YouTube Shorts. In the past recent months on YouTube Shorts have kind of taken over. I mean, fuck, I've been recommended for about 5 seconds and already there's a short video right there. But name every big YouTuber and there is probably a Shorts for him or her. Fuck, even Morgs has one. But in today's video, I'm going to explain to you why these YouTube Shorts have blown up and the positives and negatives surrounding them. Wait till the end of the video and I'll give my personal take on YouTube Shorts and what you should do as a YouTuber. But to even go into detail about YouTube Shorts, you need to go back to the start when they were introduced. Because a lot of you might be thinking, oh Lacha, surely YouTube Shorts are just really short videos. Kind of, but you're almost right. So YouTube Shorts are videos on YouTube that are under 60 seconds and are in a vertical camera, meaning you've got black borders like these. And you might be sitting there wondering why I'm talking about this now when technically YouTube Shorts have been around since the start of it. But on September 14th, 2020, YouTube themselves released a statement regarding YouTube Shorts. And judging by the video they released to go along with this, you can kind of tell who their direct competitor is. And in case anyone here actually didn't know what I was on about, I mean, first of all, you're a retard. But on a more serious note, they're competing against TikTok. It's very blatant. But that's not all what YouTube added. YouTube also brought out a brand new section on mobile YouTube, which is called YouTube Short Shelf. Fuck me, I've said YouTube so many times already. The YouTube Short Shelves are placed directly underneath the video in question, and you can just choose to click on whatever one you fancy. But now that you know what a YouTube Short is, I'm going to go into detail and say why they blew up so quickly, and why you see countless channels on YouTube turn to YouTube Shorts. And the short answer to that question? It breaks the YouTube algorithm. And no, I don't mean how to break the YouTube algorithm, like my video, which did very well. And the reason why it broke the YouTube algorithm is this one little thing on YouTube right here. No, not the bell end here. What about the video here? The suggested video at the end of a YouTube video. See, the way YouTube works is that once you click on these videos, once you've clicked on the suggested video in the outro, you have told YouTube that you love this channel. As soon as you click on that video, guess what's going to be in your recommended? And that is why some people see an insane amount of shorts in their recommended. If you keep clicking on shorts, or if you click on the outro especially, you're going to get a lot of shorts you recommended, because YouTube know exactly what length of video you like. That's right, YouTube can track the length of videos you watch, and will then put videos with similar times in your recommended. Bit mental. We've got Skynet coming to our fucking front door in a minute, but with this in mind, think about how many views some shorts get, and then in turn, how many of them reach the end. Remember, it's a short video, and YouTube's just giving them a video to watch right there, and then people click on it, and then they're in an endless loop of just watching shorts, and therefore videos like that just blow up. And this is why shorts have taken over YouTube, because it's such an easy way for content creators themselves just to put out shorts of their original video, and boom, probably got more views than the original video, which is a very big positive for content creators. Which moves on to my next point. The positives and negatives of YouTube Shorts. And at the end, I'll give a detailed conclusion of everything I've discussed here. First, we're going to start off with the negatives, because I'm a pessimistic cunt. But we'll first discuss the negatives and then move on to the positives after this discussion. Point 1, lack of passion. And what I mean by that is there's a certain amount of content creators who just switch over to YouTube Shorts because of how much views people get. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount. It's disgusting, really. Those kind of videos are full of bacteria. Trust me, get the CDC on that. But because of how many views some of these videos get, YouTubers themselves are sucked into it and produce shorts of their own. I'm not going to say this lightly, but there's a majority of YouTubers who directly make short channels purely because of how many views they get. I mean, it makes sense why they do it, because it probably gets more views than their actual channel. But to sum this point up mainly, it's just for greed. That's the point of these short videos. There's a minority which are doing it because they like it. They're freaks, alright? But in a more serious note, there is a minority, but a majority do it and have a lack of passion towards it. Point 2, short videos lack details. And this is mainly about the YouTube Shorts length. Obviously, it's going to be under 60 seconds because it's a short, mate. But that's the main point. Since they're under 60 seconds, you have that much time to make details. I mean, yeah, in some video topics, this works being a short video. But take TikTok, for example. How many videos have you seen on there that's like part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? By the end of it, you've act like you woke up from a coma, like, what the fuck was that all about? If there's any tutorial video you've seen on TikTok, you've most likely seen part 1 next to it or part 2. And that'll be the exact same for YouTube because, well, you've only got 60 seconds. Don't make a YouTube Shorts tutorial, for fuck's sake. Point 3, lower YouTube channels' average view duration. All for the larger creators rather than the small ones who have a tight-knit community. Obviously for this channel, well, not either one. The reason why I say big channels is because this becomes a massive loss once you're big. So essentially how YouTube works is that the more viewers watch your video for, the more likely it's going to get recommended. And if a lot of people do that, it's going to get recommended everywhere. And from a business perspective, it makes sense for YouTube. If you're on their platform more, they're going to recommend the video more. However, once you start doing shorts with your fan base, they're going to get used to you making short videos. This is obviously a bit less of a deal if you made a separate channel for shorts. But if you're putting shorts on your main channel, you are directly damaging your own personal channel. So if your fan base is used to videos that are 60 seconds long, their attention span for your content is fuck all. So once you make a 10-minute video, good luck getting them to the end. Obviously for a perfect YouTube video, you're gonna want them to get all the way through the 10 minutes, but most likely what's gonna happen if you made a good video, if you make a 10-minute video, you're most likely gonna see 33%, which is a very good average view duration. But once you start doing shorts, you're probably gonna have that. Fuck that, maybe some people won't even get to the first 30 seconds. From a YouTuber's perspective, why would you spend so much time on a video that people are only gonna watch 30 seconds of? You are just being really inefficient. Final negative point, YouTubers take valuable time away to make shorts instead of what they enjoy doing. This is in relation to what I was talking about earlier regarding the YouTube short shelf. Ultimately, that is the goal for a lot of tiny creators. If they're making shorts, their goal is to make it on the short shelf, because that is the equivalent of making it onto the Instagram search feed or the TikTok home feed, which then becomes their obsession, and then they sacrifice everything to try and get on there. In turn, will take valuable time away from the content they do enjoy making, because they're relying on like some magic way they're gonna blow up from a YouTube short. I mean, yeah, sure, some people have blown up from YouTube shorts, but if you've gotten to a point where one of your YouTube shorts have just blown you up from 100 subs to like 10k, go hit the lotto, because then you can quit being a YouTuber and get 100 mil. Fuck off to the Bahamas and just watch the world burn, because you've got enough money to nuke it. Went off in a little bit of a tangent there, but the main point is people are taking away from what they enjoy doing to make shorts and try and blow up. People are going to say this is very similar to when YouTubers make clickbait videos to try and get views, but on the contrary of that, longer videos allow you to show your personality more, whereas again, YouTube shorts are only 60 seconds long, so you only have that time to show yourself. But time to be a bit less depressing, let's go on the positives. Point 1, this breaks the YouTube algorithm. This is based on what I mentioned before, where people keep clicking on the suggested video, and eventually YouTube will start seeing their shorts blow the fuck up. And if this is on their main channel, they're giving direct promotion to themselves without really doing a lot. Point 2, audiences skip clickbait and get right to the point. This is a big W for audiences on YouTube, alright? Fans love this shit. Your favorite YouTubers made a good video, but all the good shit's at the end? Well, look no further, because YouTube Shorts has got you covered, skipping all that bullshit and just giving you the best bits. Never again will you get fooled by clickbait. But like I said, this is a big win for people who want to watch the best bits of content without having to get through a sea of shit to get to the bits they want. Point 3, short videos are posted way more frequently. This one's a bit of a no shit moment, where obviously you're putting less time into content, therefore you can produce more, which in turn audiences have to wait less, so they're satisfied. But you're also satisfied because it doesn't take a long time to make a video. You can do like fucking 5 in a day if you wanted to. Point 4, works well for YouTubers who already have low retention on videos. Kind of a counterpoint to what I said before, but small creators can use that low retention to their advantage. As a small content creator, you're not going to affect the low retention because it's already fucking low. I mean, yeah, it'll get minorly affected, but not as severe as a large YouTuber would. Point 5, videos that can't make a full video on their own can be turned into a short. This is very good for creators who want to make content but just don't know how to make it stretch out to 10 minutes. Well, technically 8 minutes now. Shut your mouth. This means creators can still make the video they want to make, they just won't have to do it as long. And just trim down their video to a minute long and then just put it up as a short. They're sorted. At that point, you're making your content that you want to make, you just don't have to make it 10 minutes. And put a bunch of clickbait bullshit in between to try and stretch out the audience retention. Oh, I can't breathe. But now for the final segment of today's video, which is the conclusion. And my conclusion involves a rhetorical question of, are YouTube Shorts worth it? And I think even a better rhetorical question, would I do it for my channel? Unfortunately, there is no simple answer to that. Because yes, while I make TikTok Shorts of my videos and put them on there, I would not do YouTube Shorts. For one reason alone is that I am too small of a channel to benefit from it. And even if I was on 10k, I still wouldn't do a short. Because I personally believe YouTube Shorts mainly benefit live streamers and massive YouTubers. I mean, yeah, like I said, it can hurt a large YouTuber, lowering your audience retention down, and a live stream being 4 or 5 hours long and you put it on YouTube as a short doesn't really correlate. But for that, I have to say, if you're smart on YouTube and you make a separate channel such as Sidemen Shorts, that's a completely separate entity to the Sidemen. But also, I don't think you realise, but Sidemen are kind of massive, and at this point, they are probably recognised globally. And while it does seem kind of counterproductive, their videos being up to like an hour long nowadays, and then putting out a 40-second clip of discovering KSI's true height, for them, all it does is engage the fans and encourage them to watch the video in entirety. For a channel like that, they are making content that is entertaining throughout, and whoever runs the channel is just handpicking some of the best moments and putting it on Sidemen Shorts. So for them, there isn't really a lot of negatives to it because of how massive they are. And for live streamers, it's a completely separate audience from Twitch. I mean, yeah, in all fairness, if you're a YouTube streamer, I wouldn't bother doing this. Twitch is a bit different because it's a separate audience. On Twitch, they expect 5-hour live streams, sometimes fucking 12 hours. There are some people on Twitch who will watch a coma stream for fuck's sake. 3 years in the making. But on YouTube, they have so much lower of an attention span compared to Twitch. So if you're either one of those two people, you're a Twitch streamer and you want to put your clips on YouTube, that's absolutely fine and I encourage you to do it. On the contrary, if you're a small YouTuber thinking shorts will blow you up, think again, mate. So if shorts are going to blow small channels up, why haven't I started doing them yet? It generally does not benefit me or anyone on my scale, or even channels that are 10k, even 100k. In fact, I encourage quite the opposite. Go on Twitch. You will benefit a lot more as a small creator to go on Twitch. But in short, thank you. YouTube Shorts are blowing up because they actually break the YouTube's algorithm. So you see these ridiculous views on these shorts. It's disgusting. However, this only benefits the large YouTubers. I don't think I'm going to see a FAF9 short anytime soon. But thank you guys for watching this video. And if you did make it all the way to the end, then please comment below. And leave a like on the video showing me you enjoyed it. And I'll consider making more videos like this one. And if you enjoyed this video, you'll most likely enjoy the one popping on the screen now. So go watch that one if you enjoyed this one. Alright guys for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit.